Hey, friend. Long time no, well, anything really. I apologize for the gap between my master classes on each of the 7 Hermetic principles, which, by the way, check out the first 3 if you haven't yet after this. I was taking care of some health and life stuff, but I'm back and ready to be back to everything now. So be on the lookout for a new podcast episode coming soon on all the podcast platforms. We're currently on at least 8 of them. And be sure to join the Abundant Universe Discord community. A little bit tongue tied today. Well, I'm a little bit tongue tied every day, but getting back into speaking is very difficult for me. But anyway, make sure you join the Discord community to see what's new there because I'm resuming my weekly live streams this week. And so Wednesday will be our live dropping some pearls of wisdom on you at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And I will be telling you all about the beliefs that you need to cultivate in order to make the principle of polarity really work for you. And I'll also be recording a live podcast episode there sometime this week, and members are always invited to sit in and even participate in the show if you like. So please check the description box for the link to join us if you're into that. And Happy New Year, by the way, because I haven't done a video for you since last year. So today we're going to talk about the principle of polarity and how to use it to accelerate your manifestations. But first, I would like to actually go ahead and introduce myself because there are a few new subscribers, and just in case anyone else has forgotten who I am, since it's been so long since I uploaded anything. So my name is Elle. I'm your friendly neighborhood self-mastery and mindful manifestation mentor, energy alchemist, quantum healer, and spiritual and ascension activator, which means I'll either trigger the fuck out of your shadows, activate the light and codes of remembrance within you, or both. So I am also clairaudient, which means clear hearing, claircognizant, which means clear knowing, and clairsentient, which means clear feeling. So I'm kind of psychic and a little bit spooky. If you're into human design, I am a manifesting generator or time bender in quantum human design, which I actually like the sound of better. Makes me sound like more of a superhero or whatever. Um, I am also what is known as a pathfinder, but because I'm a time bender who loves to skip steps and just find the fastest, easiest way to do just about anything, I like to think of myself as a path of least resistance finder. And I am a human bridge between science and spirituality, thanks to all my weird ass and varied interests. And if you're into numerology, my life path is a master number 11, and my soul urge or heart's desire is a 9. So please feel free to share about yourself in the comments because I would love to get to know you too. And now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, here's my quick little disclaimer as usual. I'm always teaching from my current level of understanding, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't because you may have a different understanding than I do. Please be sure to like this video to get it in front of more people who would benefit from it, or even share it if you like, because that would be really cool of you. And subscribe if you haven't yet so that you know anytime I upload new videos, and because it helps more people discover my content, as the more subscribers I have, the more YouTube pushes out my videos. And now let's get into the principle of polarity, which states that everything is dual everything has poles, everything has its pair of opposites, like and unlike are the same, opposites are identical in nature but different in degree, extremes meet, all truths are but half truths. All paradoxes may be reconciled, according to the Kabbalion, which is a book of ancient teachings from Hermes Trismegistus. So that basically means that opposites are really just the two extremes at either pole of the same concept, with infinite varying degrees between them. Sound familiar? It should if you watched my video on the principle of vibration last year. I can't believe that I can say that, but there you have it. That's how long it's been. So for example, hot and cold are both varying degrees on opposite ends of the temperature spectrum. And something can be so hot that it actually feels freezing cold, and vice versa, because extremes meet. Light and darkness are also two extremes of the same thing, as are feminine and masculine, large and small, hard and soft, high and low, positive and negative, free will and determinism, which we'll delve more deeply into when we talk about the sixth Hermetic principle of cause and effect, and so on. And Abraham/Esther Hicks describes these as sticks and says that you can choose which side of the stick you give your attention to at any given time, but it's actually more like a circle because there are dogs barking right now. That's not the reason it's a circle, but I apologize for the background noise. I hope that is not too loud for you. But anyway, it is more like a circle because that's the only way extremes can meet, right? I don't know too many bendy sticks where you can bend them and curve them and make the ends meet. So if it's a stick, the extremes can never really meet because they're on opposite ends of it, right? So does this make sense so far? Feel free to drop any questions you may have in the comments, and I will be sure to come back and answer them for you. And also feel free to comment with any other polar opposites that meet each other too. But now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the principle of polarity on the mental plane. For example, love and hate are two mental states that feel very different. They feel like opposites, but they are the two extremes of the same concept. And there are varying degrees of each, with a midpoint where like and dislike can be found. So this is all about caring about something, right? Because you can care about something so much that you love it, or you can care about it so much that you hate it. And this is also why there's the saying that there's a thin line between love and hate, because extremes meet. So because they are extremes of the same thing, it is possible to transform the vibrations of hate into love within your own mind and any other polar opposite internal state of being for that matter. So it's possible to transmute evil into good, as they are also just two extremes of the same thing. Understanding this principle can help you change your own polarity when necessary if you're willing to do the work. And when you change your polarity, your vibration automatically changes too. So check the description box below if you want my help doing just that, so that you can get your shit faster and more easily, so to speak. So, have you ever transmuted polar opposite emotions and energies within yourself? I would love to hear about your experiences in the comments. So, please feel free to drop that down there. And before we close out this very fast masterclass, just kind of breaking us back into the way it goes, um, I would like to talk to you about something very exciting. But stay tuned because we are going to talk about objective truths and if they even exist. But before we do that, like I said, I have something really exciting to share with you. Since I've been away, I have massively upgraded the what used to be the patron membership. It has evolved into Sacred Souls Society, and it now has its own membership portal on the Abundant University website. The Abundant University website, and there are the dogs again. But no worries, all is well. You can access all of the content there, and the exclusive community is still on Discord. But here is what you get inside the membership portal. Live bi-monthly new and full moon rituals to help you release what you need to let go so you can receive your manifestations more quickly and effortlessly, plus replay access to all of them, including the previous ones that I did with my patrons. So those are available to you when you join. And the first new moon of the new year is this coming Saturday, the 21st. It's bringing some really exciting energies. And if you join SSS, you can join us for our new moon ritual. It is the new moon in Aquarius ritual and intention setting party at 4 p.m. Eastern. So I can help you harness these transformational energies so that you can bring in your majorly life-shifting manifestations more quickly, guided meditations to help you relax, sleep, heal, shift into your highest possible timeline more easily, etc. Channeled messages that are specific to this particular collective. So they're a little more specific than the ones that I have done on this channel. Monthly live activations to help you awaken and or strengthen your spiritual gifts, fully embody your truest self, shift your reality more quickly and effortlessly, etc. And like the one that I'm going to be doing on this, not this coming Thursday, but Thursday, I think it's a Thursday, January 26th, 2023 at 7 p.m. Eastern. And that is going to activate your third eye chakra because the energies that are coming in with the new moon, as well as what's coming in behind it, are optimal for activating your third eye and pineal gland. Replays of all my super powerful weekly live streams, including unedited episodes of the Abundant Universe podcast, complete with all the fun and shenanigans that I have to edit out for the podcast platforms, plus the Q&As at the end so that you never miss a thing. I don't usually release the Q&As on the podcast platforms. If I do, that's usually a bonus episode. And that's usually just going to be an exclusive bonus episode for subscribers to the exclusive content of the podcast. Special monthly masterclasses just for you. So they're a little more detailed than the ones that I do on YouTube. Discounts on replays, activations, masterclasses, courses, and programs that you don't already have access to as a member, and so much more. So hit the link that is on the screen right now, and it's also in the description box to check out all the features for each of the 2 membership tiers. Join the one that's right for you right now, and I can't wait to see you inside. You can also check out the description box below if you would rather work with me one-to-one. And let's now just go ahead and finish this up by discussing the principle of polarity and objective truth. Objective truth exists only on the spiritual plane in the mind of the one, the all, divine consciousness, whatever you want to call it, God, source, whatever you like to call it. So having money and not having money are the same vibration. The difference is the degree of intensity, right? So poles are an illusion because they're always just the two extremes of one concept which meet each other. And because the two extremes always meet, all paradoxes can be reconciled by oneness, as I said at the beginning of this video. The two extremes combine to create one concept, and all concepts can combine to form the all, or the one, or source. Again, whatever words you like to ascribe to God, just everything that is, right? Again, like I said, the all refers to one infinitely intelligent being that is all of creation, including parallel worlds and universes and all the infinite potential timelines, past, present, and future, because all time is happening now, all the way to us, me, you, everything that you can see in your physical 3D reality, and all of its other unique expressions that exist so that it can experience itself in different ways. Transcending poles and duality to realize the oneness of creation and understanding that we are all just one infinite being that's experiencing itself through individual points of consciousness. So you, me, the earth, the sun, etc., is the path to enlightenment. And mastering this principle empowers you to consciously change your vibration by understanding what pole you may be on or closest to, so that you can consciously shift degrees until you reach the one you prefer. And isn't it easier to simply shift to and through different degrees on the same spectrum than it is to think about going from one extreme to another? Please let me know what you think in the comments. And that is all for this masterclass. Very, very short this week, but you can check out the other 3 in this series that are already on the channel if you haven't yet. And be sure to catch next week's, which will be all about understanding the principle of rhythm to accelerate manifestations. I intend that this landed, but if not, please feel free to ask any questions that you have in the comments, and I will be sure to answer them. If you're still watching and you enjoyed this but haven't liked the video yet, please don't forget to do that, because it's super helpful to more than just me, so that you can go ahead and count this as a good deed for the day. Oh, I do have another slide too, just for you to peruse as I continue to close out this session. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and ring the little bell icon so that you never miss an upload. And I hope to see you inside the free Discord community as well as Sacred Souls Society, because we have a lot of fun. So be sure to check the description box for all the links you need. And remember, you deserve to live the life of freedom, fulfillment, magic, and abundance in every aspect that your soul came here to live. And I believe in you, so you should too. Much love.